Welcome to Cebu, the island paradise of the Philippines. Whether you're an adventure seeker, history buff, beach lover, or nature enthusiast, Cebu has something extraordinary to offer you. Hello everyone, I'm Garrett, and today we're diving into the heart of this vibrant Filipino paradise. Cebu City, the capital of Cebu Province, is both a bustling city and a monument to the history of exploration. From the lively markets to the historical landmarks, it's a place where every corner tells a story. Immerse yourself in the history of world exploration at Magellan's Cross and the Basilica del Santo Niño, where centuries-old stories of Spanish exploration and local culture come alive. But it's not all just about the city. All sides of the island are filled with pristine beaches and world-class diving spots. Just imagine yourself relaxing on a powdery white sand beach and exploring a vibrant coral reef. For the adventurous, Cebu offers thrilling activities like canyoneering at Kawasan Falls, snorkeling with the island's abundant population of whale sharks, and hopping between the incredible islands of the Visayas. And let's not forget about the food. Cebu is famous for its mouthwatering lechon, which is perhaps the most famous of all Filipino dishes, and maybe the most delicious as well. But beyond the sights and sounds, it's the people of Cebu who make it a truly special place. Their warmth and hospitality will make you feel welcomed and instill in you a desire to learn more about this wonderful country. So whether you're here for a quick getaway or a long adventure, Cebu promises memories that you'll cherish forever. So hit that subscribe button and let's explore Cebu together. Let's go.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. It's day one. We're about to head to the Philippines. Right now it's 4:14 a.m. It's extremely quiet here on the street right now. There's no one else awake. We're about to take a taxi to the airport because the high-speed rail or the train hasn't opened yet because it's too early. Exciting.
Then we headed to our Uber and on to the Taipei airport. Wait.
Okay, good morning. So we just made it to the airport here in Taipei. Super crowded this morning just because it's a holiday weekend, so everyone wants to go traveling. So we got about 2 hours until our flight. Then it's a 3-hour flight to the Philippines, so we'll be in Cebu City in 5 hours. Let's go.
Pretty surprised at how fast the security was in Taiwan. Only took us like 10 minutes to get through, right? So now we're gonna sit for 2 hours. Yay! Research about the Philippines. Okay, so we're boarding our flight to the Philippines now. See you in 3 hours. Then we soared through the beautiful summer skies for 3 hours until we reached the Philippines. Okay, so we made it to the airport in Cebu. We're gonna take a local version of Uber, about 30 minutes to get into the city. We're gonna eat some lunch. Let's go. Then, after a 30-minute Uber ride, we made it to our restaurant where we plan to have lunch.
Okay, so we made it to Cebu and went to this first restaurant. It's a very, very famous pork dish called lechon. And this place is really, really famous in Cebu for making this dish. It's basically where they take an entire young pig, butcher it, and roast the entire thing. Then they chop it up and give you a big plate of it. Let's go check it out.
Or are you okay to sit outside ready table? Okay, for a moment.
So how's the coconut shake? Okay, so the first thing we ordered, coconut shake. Oh, it's really good. Very refreshing. Very good. Doesn't taste. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's a perfect amount of kind of natural sweet coconut flavor. Delicious. And we have a branded coconut. House of Lechon. Recommend. Let's give it a try. Actually tastes different from other coconuts I've had. This one's a lot less sweet. It's a little bit more kind of an acidic or a little bit sour taste, but it's good. Very refreshing. Yummy. Okay, Wei-Ling's gonna try it. Try the coconut juice. What do you think? You like that one better? Okay, so we got our lechon. You can see these pieces of super crispy pork skin, and then some chunks of very, very juicy meat. Let's try the meat first. Got some sauce. Just dip it in that sauce. It looks like the drippings from the pork. Extremely juicy, tender meat. It has a really, really nice flavor. Let's try a piece of the skin.
Wow.
Extra crunchy.
So crunchy.
Oh,
Oh, so crunchy.
that's super good. Oh my god. It's as crunchy as a potato chip. It's amazing. The flavor is really, really good. Very, very rich flavor. And it's salty pork skin. Amazing. Definitely recommend.
After enjoying a wonderful meal at House of Lechon, we made our way to the city center to check out its most famous monuments.
So we're at the Basilica of the Holy Child, which was a church established by the Spanish explorers in the 1500s. It's really, really impressive to see a Spanish-style church this old in the Philippines. Okay, so we're at Magellan's Cross. This was a cross planted by Magellan himself during their expedition to the Philippines from Spain in 1521. This was the first time that Christianity was introduced to the Philippines. So for Christians in the Philippines, it's an extremely important site. And just a couple of months after he planted this cross here, Magellan was killed in the Philippines by a local tribe during a skirmish. So really, really interesting history behind this site.
After seeing Magellan's Cross, we headed down the street to visit Fort San Pedro.
So pretty. They say you. So pretty.
This is the Fort San Pedro. It was built in 1865 by the Spanish, and they came here after exploring before starting their colony here in the Philippines.
Thank you.
Birthday girl. Not today, tomorrow. Do you feel 26?
After checking out Fort San Pedro, we headed to the bus station to catch a bus to our resort location in Oslo. We're about to take the bus to Oslo. We're waiting in line at the bus station in Cebu City. Crazy line. Also, super cool. I've never seen a line like this. They have these rows of chairs. These rows of chairs here, and everyone sits down in each row. And the rows of chairs are actually the line. So you can not only maintain the order of the line, but you can also sit down while you're waiting. Pretty solid. Not a bad idea. Hopefully we can get on this bus in about an hour, and then it's going to take about 4 or 5 hours to get to Oslo, so let's go. Okay, so we just got on a bus after waiting 2 hours for a bus that's supposed to arrive every 20 minutes, and super annoying, pretty chaotic, really confusing which bus was which, where we're supposed to wait. People were just jumping in line. There was really no actual line. But finally, after 2 hours, we got on this bus. And we got to take what's supposed to be 4 hours. I'm going to say it's probably going to be 6-hour bus ride to Oslob, where our hotel is. Hopefully it's more beautiful there and we can relax. Let's go. One thing that I noticed while on the bus to Oslob was that every 10 to 15 minutes, a local person selling food would hop on the bus, sell his items, and then hop off. And I think that's just such a cool idea, because locals can make some money, and travelers can get something to eat while they're on their long bus ride. We should definitely consider doing that in the US as well. Then, after riding about 5 hours, we made it to Oslo. where our host picked us up in his truck to take us to the resort. Were you expecting to do this at 10:30 p.m.? No?
Such a long way, baby.
I know. Right now we're heading to our resort, riding in the back of a truck. Exciting. Was not expecting to do this. Let's go. I made it. So we just arrived to our hotel. It's about 10:30 p.m. The reason I'm talking a little quietly is because it's 10:30 p.m. Kind of quiet out here. It's really, really beautiful though. It's pretty dark, and you can't see, but there's a pool over here, and then there's just the ocean right there behind all these palm trees. Otherwise, it seems like there's either not many other guests or everybody's sleeping right now because it's very quiet. But very soon, we're gonna take you guys on a tour. Let's go. And just like that, day 1 in Cebu was over. Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe, and we will see you next time. Let's go.